and welcome to Season Quest. I hope you guys enjoyed Haunt. If you listened to it, don't even worry about that now, because it's time for a new season. I'm Lucy Jones.
I'm Tom Collins.
I'm Troy J. Malcolm.
I'm Charlie Leeming, and I'm back in charge, motherfuckers.
Whee!
Welcome to Heroes, the 7th season of Season Quest, where we'll be running through the game system Masks RPG. It's powered by the Apocalypse system, and it's based in my own homebrew superhero multiverse of Earthpoint.
If you're only familiar with D&D, don't even worry about it. It'll be easy enough to keep up to speed.
It's very story-based system.
It's a system for babies who write books. So us.
And we're superheroes, so that's going to be great. Enjoy!
Hello, team. Welcome to Earthpoint 9, one of 10 known universes within the Earthpoint multiverse. Earthpoint 9 and the other Earthpoints are home to heroes and villains alike, battling it out for safety, supremacy, all that jazz. On Earthpoint 9, we find ourselves in Filament City, the largest city in the world, and the one that is most populated by heroes and villains. There's super beings zipping about, fighting in the sky, fighting on the street, just having a time. And as this is happening, screens all across the city, great big billboards and TV screens and windows and whatnot, all switch to the same channel. Death's Point. Welcome back, dear watchers, to Death's Point. I'm your handsome host and hero hassler, Darren Dearth. Today's show, Abandonment. Our world of Earthpoint 9 is one of many Earthpoints, each with its own unique set of heroes and villains gallivanting about. Knowing this, you would think these other worlds can solve their own problems, but this is apparently not the case. Our so-called Mighty Six, Dr. Density, Civilian, Ice Kate, Lifeline, Grasshopper, and Rift have recently announced to the world that they must depart on some grand multiversal adventure with other heroes of other Earthpoints. Is this the truth? Or are they in fact kicking it up vacation style, while the citizens of Earthpoint are left defenseless? They have announced to the villains of Filament City that they are free to scheme and fight without retribution. I ask you, Mighty Six, without you to protect us, who will save Filament City? The sidekicks?
No.
In other news, the mighty villain Exposition has evaded capture again, showing how weak the hero teams are. Alright, so we're going to start in a doctor's office.
Ooh.
Just like we planned? In the script? Well, you'd be sticking to the script, Charlie.
Dr. Ted is examining one of his usual patients. He knows of your situation, and, we're just trying to figure things out. So, go ahead and describe your character, Tom.
Yeah, so what you see is what you get.
Crabs.
Sorry, were you also going to make it this situation joke?
Yeah. Gino Giudice Jr., a.k.a. Junior, he is sort of like short, stocky kid, teenager, like 5'8", 5'7". I don't know what short is. You ever realize that? I'm too tall to know what short is. For a second, he can look kind of normal, but then it's pretty clear instantly what's going on. Every single part of his body, except for like his chest, is sort of constantly shifting and teleporting around. His muscles are moving, like his bicep is down in his leg, his eye is on the back of his head. Everything is constantly teleporting and shifting and looking wrong and no good.
What about your character?
Okay, Junior, I'm gonna check your reflexes here. He takes out his little knee hammer and boinks your knee.
And my knee kicks up, but my foot is not there. It's on the other side of the room. I kick over a table, flicks back.
Right, okay, we're still working on keeping it all together. How's your eyesight doing?
Well, Doc, I'm getting, I guess, a little bit more used to it. I did have a thing recently where my eye teleported on me and my mom, my dad having you know what, and that was pretty.
Yep.
It was gruesome.
Okay. All right. So the medication I'm giving you just not helping.
No.
All right.
no.
We're gonna see if we can try something else. And how is homeschooling going for you?
I don't know, Doc. I mean, I guess I miss talking to people quite a lot, but you know.
It's important for a young adult your age to socialize and make friends. It's an important part of your development. I think you should try some extracurricular activities, maybe under the supervision of your father, for safety.
Well, he's going.
When he's, yeah. So, okay, that's true. He is going on his trip.
Yeah, I don't know. Dad doesn't really even let me, do anything.
I'm also noticing here a vitamin D deficiency. You need to get more sun.
Yeah, don't I know it? All right, Doc. I'll try my best, but I'm not like a, I don't know. You know what it's like. People stare.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I have that in my reports.
Yeah.
All
Why'd
right.
you put down on your reports that
People stare.
every single time he comes into the office, people are staring at him. He looks like a little freak. Is that what it is?
Look, go out into the waiting room. I'll write you up a new prescription, a different drug we're going to try out, and we'll see if that does anything for you.
All right, Doc. Thank you. And I leave, and I go and sit next to my mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
How does doctor-patient confidentiality work with superheroes?
Dr. Ted specifically is the family doctor for
Nice.
For them, so he knows like the whole, like everything that's pretty much going on.
But no one else knows.
I also have a follow-up question. What would you prescribe for someone whose body parts are teleporting around them?
Superhero
Ambien.
stuff.
Magnesium. Just like over-the-counter
Vitamins,
stuff.
vitamin C tablet,
Well, it's
Panadol.
actually, hey, Han, I've actually got this amazing product that if you sell 10 cases and I sell 10 cases, we both get a car.
Pyramid scheme. Villain team. Write it down.
Yep.
Write it
Yep.
down.
I got that.
As Junior's leaving the office, his like legs stay behind for a bit, and they're just walking in place. It's almost like when someone's lagging in a game, and then they just catch up to him.
Wait, so your torso keeps moving?
Yeah,
That's so cool.
The way that Junior's powers sort of work is that when his chest is sort of his center, and everything around that is sort of just functioning, alongside it. So if my leg teleports, it's gonna hit someone, but it still feels like it's there for me. And if my head disappears for a second,
You're not about to die.
I'm not about to die.
Don't
Exactly.
bleed out
I'm
suddenly.
Just checking.
I'm very lucky that I do at least have a center.
Is it always like, something's in that place? Like if your head disappears, is it closed off neck, like a mannequin body? Or is it like...
It's like a void of space.
Yeah.
Just like probably inky darkness and
Yeah.
maybe some stars or some shit. I don't know. That's Charlie's.
Yeah. You see some galaxy shit in
Yeah.
there.
It's very teleporty.
Very cool.
That is very teleporty of you.
And you sit next to your mother, and she goes, "How'd it go, my little scampy?"
Hey, not so good, Ma. I don't know. I don't know. Is it? I mean, what can he even do except for just keep, It feels like it's a pointless thing at this point to try and stop it. I might as well just try and be normal about it.
Oh
right?
no, my little boy's special. Okay. She pats your head, and your head moves.
My head shifts down to like the floor for a moment, and back up.
She bounces your head like a fucking basketball.
3-pointer. and as you're sort of sitting there,
Yeah.
you feel a vibration in your pocket, and you pull out your phone, and there's a logo that you haven't seen on your phone in a minute.
Yeah.
It's the light bulb.
Oh.
Your phone is like glowing yellow, and the light bulb is the computer system that the Mighty Six, the main superhero team, use to plan missions, to communicate with other superhero teams, to get information. It's sort of like Jarvis.
It's either that or you've left your flash on.
I pull out my phone and my mom's like, "The fuck you doing? Using your fucking texting me while we're fucking talking. Be a family." I pull it out and I guess I tap the light bulb.
And you see a message, and it just says, "You've been summoned to the filament." And the filament of Filament City is like the center of the
It's like
city.
New York.
It's one building, and it's like a twisty. It's the tallest building in the city. Yeah.
It's one of those things where I said it before I thought about it. I was like, what else happens twice?
Oh, a really tall, twisty building? Like the filament of a light bulb?
Like
No, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. We're not in a giant glass dome, though.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Damn it.
I kind of look at it and I'm like, "Hey Ma, can you pick up my prescription? I gotta go to the bathroom."
Yeah, no problem, honey.
And you know how it is. Sometimes I'm gonna
Oh no.
I'll take a while to poop.
Just try to keep all your bits inside the bathroom this time, all right?
Yep. Yeah, Ma, I will. And I go into the bathroom and I pull on my costume and climb out the window,
Fuck yeah.
teleport around and shit.
Yeah.
Use my arm to swing like Spider-Man.
Start making your way towards the filament.
Yep.
All right.
I guess things like Ambien and like medications that do slow you the fuck down would be what
Yeah.
they needed.
I guess, should I describe my costume too, or should we wait until everyone else gets
You
introduced?
said you put your costume on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want me to describe it?
Oh yeah, describe your costume.
Cool.
I thought you said, should I go get my costume?
No, should I describe it?
Tom brought a costume with him.
I have like a full body costume, which is like a mixture of a lot of different shades of blue because my teleportation sort of warps color sometimes, and it doesn't always turn out right with fabrics. I've got the symbol on my chest, which what did we decide it was? It's like a thing, just like a tear
Like,
sort of
yeah,
thing.
sort of looks like a tear or an earthquake sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not like a raindrop eye tear, but like a tear through the earth.
Tear through the earth, like a fissure.
Oh, that's a cool word.
Which is and that's solid because that's on my chest, but everything else is sort of warping around. It's also important to note that in the costume, it's a full like head cover with like goggles and stuff like that for me to see out of. In the costume, I'm definitely teleporting less than I was out of it, but who knows what's up with that. Anyways, I'm swinging towards. I'm making my way towards the city through a bunch of teleporting means.
Okay. We next find ourselves in a dingy, shady, smoky bar.
Hello. And I'm there and I'm kind of hanging out with some people. We're all playing pool, and I am destroying everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very good at pool, which is very helpful, for what I need.
Yep. All right, go ahead and describe your character.
My name's Gracie Gutter. I am like low key. Some people know this, some people don't. I'm a superhero. Kind of no one usually around me knows, but I'm part of a team. I'm part of the pool league, and together we are pool like billiards based superheroes. I'm Bankshot, I'm just amazing bank shots all around, like throwing stuff against walls and it bouncing back and all that sort of stuff. And that's kind of my deal and my team's deal. And I'm currently hanging out at a bar that doesn't look like it could be a hideout, but man, boy, howdy does this bar have secrets.
And
what's the bar called?
It's called the pool room.
It's called ballroom.
It's called Ballroom, and it's on Courtney Place.
It's called something.
We'll think of something.
Yeah.
Something.
We won't think of something.
Hey, let's head on down to something and play some pool.
Welcome to Definitely Not a Secret Base.
Welcome to Definitely a Pool Bar, not a secret superhero base. Supervillains do not interact.
It's a bar just called Dive Bar.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
a pool.
Oh, and the logo is someone diving into a pool table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So yeah,
That's what the season's about, guys. Collaboration. Why didn't we high five with Charlie?
He wasn't included.
So you're just destroying this other patron of the bar right now.
Yeah.
And he looks like full on dejected. He's like a 40-year-old man. He was like, "This is gonna be an easy game," and you're at the 8-ball right now, and he still has like half of his stuff still there.
Yeah, and I line up, I look up at him and I said, "Sorry you had to lose," and without even looking at the board, I make the final shot.
He slaps a $20 bill on the table, and he's like, "Fucking hell."
Thank you kindly. And then I go over to like my group of friends and I'm like, it doesn't count as hustling if I didn't ever say I was bad at pool.
Yeah,
You know?
you get a few high fives and some laughter, and the guy like definitely overhears you all laughing at him, and he just leaves. And as he's leaving the bar, someone...
The owner's like, you can't keep losing me fucking regulars. Okay, Gracie, you gotta cut the shit out.
Yeah, Gracie, come on, at least let someone win. They pay you, they don't pay me.
Well, where do we spend all our money?
Oh yeah, you're right. As
You're
that...
not even old enough to drink.
I have like, what's a great
Milk.
classic?
Milk.
What's the American one?
Milk.
Root beer? Is that the...
Root beer, yeah.
I fucking hate root beer. Anyway, I've got like
Gracie
a root
Gutter
beer or
doesn't.
whatever. Yeah, Gracie Gutter doesn't. Sorry.
Sorry, I just thought of something really funny. You have a virgin old fashioned.
It's
just soda water and orange rind, and you're like,
What?
It's just like one sugar cube and like a couple drops of bitters and just some orange. And I'm just eating the orange.
As the guy who you like brutally beat in the game is leaving the bar, someone else walks in, and the bar sort of goes silent. It's a familiar face. He's walking in confident and sort of smug. It's Trickshot.
Ah, very good. One of the kind of like young up and coming superheroes of the pool league. Yeah.
Well, he was in the pool league.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But he has recently joined the bowling league.
Yeah. It's a bitter rivalry.
Yeah. And he walks in and he's like, "Why don't you play someone of your own skill level, Bankshot?"
So in my usual life, like my family and stuff don't know I'm a superhero. Like here, everyone who knows.
Everyone who knows.
Everyone who goes to dive bar like regularly, they all know that this is like pool leagues.
Yeah.
Kind of territory.
Yeah.
Are you in costume? Because that might be a giveaway.
I don't think Grace is in costume at the second.
Yeah.
But she's
But
like
he's-
always got her backpack with her.
Trickshot's like not like revealing your secret identity
Yeah.
to anyone who doesn't know.
Yeah. He's like a bit of a bastard, but he's not like me.
Yeah. He's still a hero.
when I imagine Gracie in out of costume, I imagine she's wearing a butler's outfit. I don't know why. She just seems like she would wear long black pants and a blouse and then like a butler's jacket.
It's like at high school, like I'm vaguely cool. Like that's kind of the aesthetic I go.
So you have spiked up here.
What, huh?
Vaguely cool.
Yeah, exactly. You
Only
look
a little bit spiked up.
the front's spiked up, the rest of it's not.
I turned to Trickshot and I'm like, "Are you sure you can hack pool? Do we need to do bowling? Something a little easier for you?"
I can still shoot a shot.
Let's try it.
All right. And as you sort of start to play, you are pulling ahead, but
I've been practicing.
Yeah, he's keeping up, but he's more concerned about like conversation. He's trying to get information out of you. It seems
Ooh.
like. So like he goes for one of his famous trick shots. Like he does a huge spin and it like spirals around a ball first before knocking it into one of the holes, and then he's like, "So I heard that the pool league is joining the Mighty Six for this thing."
Some people need to go help. They need everyone on board.
Is the whole pool league joining?
Are you asking if I'm leaving?
Yeah.
Can't get rid of me that easily.
Unfortunately, they decided that, or more fortunately, they decided that The bowling league is too important to head off-world, so we're all sort of sticking behind.
Oh, too important.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
You know how it is. You gotta save people.
Gotta save people to make people.
I don't know if you know anything about that.
And as you say that, you sink like 3 balls at once.
Yeah.
The barman stops polishing his glass and all the conversations stop. They all
it's
stare
like
at you.
dead quiet in the bar.
Everyone's head's going from one side of the pool table to the other like a
Like a
tennis match.
I don't know if that's how pool works, but I don't know if it's not.
It might be how bowling works.
Yeah. You bowl back and forth.
Someone has to be the pins.
I really like that.
Do I get inspiration?
I was about to say, if I could get that inspiration, I would.
Going to a bowling alley and being like, bags goalie, running down the lane.
It's like shirts or skins. Balls or pins.
Imagine a ball coming towards you and you just kick it as hard as you can.
Ow.
That's what Trick Shot does on the day-to-day.
Trick Shot looks a little bit insulted, but then he looks distracted for a second and he pulls out his phone and he's like, well, I see that you got this game. I gotta head out anyway. Good to see you, Bankshot.
Good to see you too.
And as he's leaving, your 8-ball lights up. You're used to it lighting up blue.
Yeah.
This time it does light up yellow.
Ooh.
With a light bulb symbol.
Very good. Sorry, I actually have an 8-ball, and but it's a keychain, so sometimes it makes noise when I hold it. I look at the light bulb. I tap the screen and it comes up with
The
words. Kind of message.
The words sort of float up as they would in an 8-ball, and it's not words you've seen in your 8-ball before. It just says you have been summoned to the filament.
I grin to myself, and then I grin to like my mates at the bar. I'm like, sorry, duty calls. And I go, and there's like a revolving door at the front of the dive bar, and I walk into it in my normal outfit, and I walk out, and I'm in my superhero costume.
Amazing. What's your costume look like?
It's kind of like the main bit of it is like a green dress, but with kind of like black and gold trimming around the edge of it. I've got like a belt of like balls across it. There's an 8-ball in one of the spots, like on my hip, and then the rest of them, they'll do stuff, but we'll get to it.
Do you have like 8 slots? Like, is that the 8th ball? Like, is it there's 7 other balls?
It's probably
it's the full like collection of the balls you have on a pool table.
But it might be like a Batman sort of boat where you pull out like the yellow ball and then like another one just pops up in its place.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And on my chest is like a triangle, and it's a symbol for the pool league, and it's like a rounded triangle. What's it called?
I forget what it's called, but yeah, the triangle that you use to rack up the...
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the rack.
The rack. The rack on your rack.
Thanks, Tom. And so it's all green, black, and gold, the outfit. With like gloves and boots as well. It's a whole thing.
Is it furry like a pool table?
No.
Okay.
I did think about it, but I hate it.
Yeah.
Do we pass by each other and meet up on the way?
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second.
Cool.
You are in your sort of technology-enhanced basement. Sort of your own little Batcave situation. And you're looking across Troy's character, to an ice block. About human-sized ice block.
Wow, that's a really big ice block.
Like, not an ice cream ice block. It's a block of ice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my character, Christopher Chilton, or Chip as his friends, if he had friends, would call him. He's kind of upset and a little bit sad. He's down in his little glacier-themed basement, looking at the big ice block. He's kind of mourning. It's a bit awkward. There's not a lot that he is saying to the ice block because it's a block of ice, but he is locking eyes with the ice. And look, let's just put it out there. Some heroes are only good because their romantic partner gets fridged. Well, Snowflake Supreme's partner got frozen.
The real Kyle Rayner.
Yeah. So, the block of ice has his boyfriend in it, and he's sitting there staring at his frozen boyfriend who's been locked in the ice for about
A year?
now. Not much he can do about it. He would cry, but the tears usually freeze to his face.
This is not as fun as playing pool.
Are you in costume at the moment?
Yeah.
What's your costume look like?
It's very like pale blue with like some white shimmery sparkle glitter throughout it. He has a cape, but it would not be... Not that capes are helpful in flying, you know, because it's got holes cut out of it, so that it is like a snowflake
That's cool.
pattern.
I thought you were going to say it was frozen solid.
It's real heavy. Yeah, like a snowflake. You know, full body suit, one of those ones that goes over the feet, like a onesie with little footsies. What do you call those? One of them.
Footsies?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a lovely, it's probably like has a fur hood like around it though, like to keep him warm.
Excellent. Chip,
Yeah.
you hear a knock upstairs. It's a little bit more angry than that. It's like you know,
I love sound effects.
it's more of like the edge of the hand. It's like,
Oh my gosh, a scary angry knock.
and you hear your dad, and he says, "Hey, I was just watching Dearth's Point. Are you leaving on this superhero vacation?"
No, Dad, I'm not. I'll be here. I've got school.
Yeah, you can't skip school.
No, school comes first, then superheroing.
Right. All right. Dinner's in 5.
Okay, I'll bring something up for dessert.
And as you're preparing a dessert, your communicator on your belt dings.
Which shocks Chip because he really doesn't have many people who would try and contact him. But he flips it open.
And the yellow, the symbol of the light bulb flashes on screen.
He taps it.
And it says, "You have been summoned to the filament."
Dad?
Yeah.
Save my dinner for me. Let it go cold. That's fine. I've got to go out.
This better not be a superhero thing. I told you, not during our family dinners.
No, Louise needs help down at the library with a project. I'm just going to run down there.
All right. Louise is a good girl.
Yeah. He throws on a jacket, like just to kind of cover up as much of the outfit as he can, just in case, and rushes out of his little garage, out of his freezer.
All right. As you three are moving through Filament City, each of your communicators connects to your team speak kind of thing.
On TeamSpeak. Hear the Discord.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've all got like a Bluetooth earpiece.
Yeah. Your communicator is sort of part of the 8-ball.
Yeah.
But you also have it on your earpiece. And then you both have like it on your belt, Snowflake Supreme, and
I just keep my ear in my pocket.
yeah.
Such a good plan.
What's
Yeah.
up?
And the line opens up, meaning that you all know that you are on hero duty right now.
Can we speak to each other?
Yeah.
Nice to hear from you guys again.
Yo, Chili. What's going on, guy?
Just skipping dinner to meet up with you guys. Did you get this alert too?
Of course I did. Hey, dinner time. Wait a minute. I was at a doctor's appointment. That's a super late doctor's appointment or a super early dinner. I don't know which one. I better pick up some food on the way. Is there a Taco Bell nearby?
Knowing you, it would be a late doctor's appointment.
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to keep it on the wraps.
And you hate doing stuff in the sun, as your doctor said.
I hate doing stuff in the sun. I'm just not allowed to leave the house because I'm the red-headed stepchild that my family hates.
Do you guys have any idea what we're doing?
No clue, BS. I'm thinking...
You motherfucker.
I can call you Guts if you want.
Nah, BS is pretty good.
I was
Why did I think
brainstorming.
about it? Why did that never cross my mind? That's my fucking superhero initials.
I'm guessing it's to do with the six leaving. I mean, maybe they're asking us to join the mission, but I doubt it. I mean, most of us don't even know we fucking exist, you know what I'm saying? Except for you, obviously, BS, you fucking famous pool guy or whatever, you know?
I mean, unless they feel like they need more people, but they already pulled everyone they want from the pool league.
They
I'm
pulled.
looking at my tracker. Maybe we should all meet up together. Like, should we meet at, I don't know, the gas station?
I don't know if we're welcome around there.
You know what? I actually see you just down the street there. Are you running? Are you running here?
Yeah, I'm running.
Why
Why?
don't you get a cab or something? Or I don't know, use your ice power. Can't you, like, fly, like, scoot around on ice?
Are you gonna meet at the Taco Bell, maybe?
Yeah, can we meet at Taco Bell? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I could probably grab like a slushie or something
A
from
Baja
nearby.
Blast.
I'll meet you as soon as I'm finished running.
So my campaign was set in England and yours set in anywhere with a Taco Bell.
In the States.
Yeah.
I kind of, my legs teleport down right in front of, running next to Snowflake Supreme, and I just, like, my body, like, drifts down towards it, and then they just connect, and I'm running too, and I'm like, hey-oh.
Hey,
When you guys get there, I'm already there. I think Pool League would have a decent spot in the city. We wouldn't be in the burbs or anything.
You're not in the outskirts now.
Yeah, didn't have to walk far.
Yeah.
you're in Courtney Place.
Yeah, truly.
I'm lucky my doctor is in the Empire State Building, so I just jumped out of the top floor window.
That's in New York.
Shut up. I'm from New York. It was a really long fucking jump.
I mean, yeah, we've already made the New York filament joke, so I guess they can have an Empire State Building as well, right, Charlie?
Well, New York's real in this world because I'm from it.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm just not used to not DMing.
There
so
was-
I want to be in charge.
About 6 years ago, there was a villain who stole the Empire State Building
From New York.
from New York, and they couldn't move it back, so they just kept it in Filament City.
That's why we have to
Yes.
move to Filament.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say about 6 Empire State Buildings, actually.
Yeah, one for each of the big
Somebody's
six.
been going around taking them from each of the Earth points and bringing them back here.
Yeah, by the way, I wanted to make a joke earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt Charlie. Earth Point 9. I can't believe we don't get a whole Earth. Sorry, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks,
Right.
guys.
Does Bankshot have a car?
I imagine I think I'll have more access to equipment once everyone's gone, because they won't be, like, stealing all the fucking equipment.
You know, because then we could carpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking about the fact that everyone else seems to have to run everywhere.
The Pool League does have, like, an amount of, like, gear and stuff that they use, but usually it's taken up by the non-sidekicks.
Yeah,
big
they'll be
dogs.
taking a lot of, like, the gadgets and stuff with
Yeah.
them, I imagine, but they won't need to take, like, the car.
Yeah, no, they won't take the...
There's like
Yeah.
a line for the order list, like who can book it, like the booking system for all the gear, but you've got to join the queue. Like a pool queue, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys should we order together?
I ate at the bar, I'm good.
You ate have you eaten? You haven't eaten yet. You
I
said
haven't
you-
eaten, no.
No, let's go grab some Taco Bell, I guess.
Sure.
As you walk into Taco Bell, it's not what you expect. You see a lot of citizens sort of like hunched over or hiding under tables, and you see a familiar villain at the checkout, sort of laughing and doing a mini monologue. It's Woodchip. He's he's slapped pieces of bark all over him as his costume, and he wears a huge, like, wooden cheeseburger on top of his head, and he's going, "Mahaha, citizens of Taco Bell, you will now go hungry, for the power of Woodchip is powerful."
This fucking guy.
Oh, great.
I take one over and I just bonk him in the back of the head. I don't hit him that hard, but just, like, get his attention. It's just kind of a, like,
Oh, yeah.
thud.
Ah!
And it bounces, like, back into my hand.
THREEDOM fighters.
That's us.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Nice to see the sidekicks getting some action.
I don't know if it counts if it's you.
Well, come on, I'm pretty tough.
Well,
Well,
I don't know. I mean, if you recognize a team of so-called sidekicks before you instantly because we've beaten your ass so much that you instantly recognize us, I think you're not really worth much.
I got some wins, didn't I?
No. There was a close point where, I think you might have almost, hit one of us, but there wasn't, a thing.
You're really kind of showing yourself up by not playing it cool.
Well, how about the taco? He hands out a normal-looking taco before our fight.
I take it.
I also take it's wooden.
It's not yet. When you take it in your hand, he goes, "Ha ha!" and he turns it into wood. Now you'll go hungry.
No!
Oh, man. That sucks. You're gonna give us a stomach ache. And I teleport my arm across the room and punch him in the stomach.
Alright, so I think that is unleashing your powers.
Cool.
So roll plus freak.
Let's also get into how this system works a little bit differently to D&D.
Yeah.
Because guys, I don't know if you know this, we're not playing D&D today.
We're using the mask system. We might have mentioned it on the intro, but we'll get into it a little bit more now. So yeah, masks is it's based on the Apocalypse system.
Mm-hmm.
It's made by Magpie Games, and its focus is young heroes sort of finding themselves. So the combat is more narrative than it is dicey, and it's more of a collaborative storytelling sort of system. This is our first time playing it, so we're going to go into it pretty slowly, so that we can get used to it. So there won't be too many rolls and stuff happening on this session, but we'll get more and more used to it as we go.
Especially because we're only using 2d6s and not the wide array of dice that we usually have.
Yeah.
I'm rolling plus freak.
Yep.
It's so lucky that I'm a transformed guy because my freak is plus 3. Plus treat, no lie. That is a 13.
Nice. So,
are you ready to die?
Yeah, Woodchip gets a condition marked on him. I'm going to say, let's see, where are the conditions at?
Insecure.
Yeah, because you rolled so well, we'll say insecure and hopeless. As you punch him in the back of the head, and he just face plants into the ground and starts to stand up. He takes a burrito from a side table, turns it into wood, and throws it at you, Bankshot.
Can I just step to the side?
Yeah.
I step to the side and I'm like, I wouldn't dish it if I can't take it. And then I throw one of my balls against the wall and it rebounds against the counter, and then it would get him in the back of the head yet again. This time a little more viciously.
Alright, so I think with that you are provoking him. So roll plus savior.
That is 11.
Nice. So, he stumbles forward again, and you take a +1 against your next roll against him.
Yay.
He also overreacts. He's getting just really frustrated with this. Usually, there's a little bit more of talking before the battle, but you guys are in a hurry, so he's like, what the fuck is going... We do it longer than this. Come on, guys, this isn't how it's supposed to go. What the fuck? And he's just, looking at his own hands, completely distracted. Snowflake Supreme, what do you want to do?
I rush over, tossing down the wooden taco that I was holding, and deliver a nice flurry of blows.
Nice.
And just start hammering away with, little icy bumps on my hands.
Yeah, so that is directly engaging a threat, so roll plus danger.
I rolled 8 plus 1, Earth 0.9.
All right. So you have frightened Woodchip. Yeah, so he gets ice punched in the face, and his feet and hands get sort of frozen up, and he's almost contained within ice shackles. And he's like, "Curses, THREEDOM fighters. THREEDOM fighters, I mean. You've got me again, but this won't be the last time, for I, Woodchip, will be back to turn all of your food into wood."
As he's doing his monologue, I'm up at the counter being like, "Can I get a Doritos Locos Tacos? You got a oh shit, are you guys out of beans?"
Yeah, most of our beans are wood right now, actually.
That's okay. You can still do the Locos Tacos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
I
I'll take that in
anyway.
I don't know, man. And I'll get a fucking Crunchwrap Supreme as well, and some of the fries.
Yeah.
And Baja Blast. Thanks.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
And hold the wood, Chipotle.
Yep. That'll be $4.
Pull out my Rift credit card. Swipe it through.
Yep.
No limit on that shit. Can't take it away from me now, Charlie. I'm rich. My dad is.
And you stole his credit card.
Yep.
Tom's like, oh, I'm rich. I can spend $4. Try me.
A king's
Right now?
feast at Taco Bell.
Right now, I'm like, damn, $4 would make me rich.
Do we call the police, or do we...
What is the typical protocol?
What you can do is your communicators have sort of a direct line to the emergency services. So you can pretty much be like, hey, we left a guy here.
Yeah.
Come pick him up.
Wood chips at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
We could also take him directly to Filament and, get him dealt with there. But I don't know.
What is Filament?
Filament is
light
the sort of headquarters of the Mighty Six. And
They don't keep villains there, do they?
Yeah, do we have an Arkham?
Not that you know of.
Okay, then no, we won't take them with
I
us.
thought there was an underground prison that I'm making up now.
You have heard your dad talk about the underground prison before, but it's not common knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
I don't think wood chip's important enough for it. I'll throw it out there.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, do you want to put it through BS? You're a little bit more on the
Yeah,
D-low.
I just send them a text.
Yeah.
Like we're on that kind of basis.
Yeah.
Do you think if we get this guy a pet beaver, he'd just like shut the fuck up?
I feel like he would be beneficial if his powers did the opposite of what they do. Can you make wood into food?
I can't turn it back.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, you were just born like terrible. I can relate.
Can you make wooden stuff that isn't just like loose chips?
I turn food into wood.
Yeah, but can you like make pencils or...
No, it stays food shaped.
I don't think you can make graphite, BS.
Yeah, we could just get a graphite person.
Graphite
chip.
Yeah. Fully forgot about graphite chip. That'd be a perfect team. And then eraser chip for the bits on the end.
Yeah.
As long
Erasers.
as they don't move anywhere, they've got to be stationary.
This is just kind of like a bullshit making fun of him conversation that we never let him participate in while we're waiting for the food and the cops.
Yeah. The food shows up before the cops do.
Yeah, and I munch into my Crunchwrap and my Doritos logos and my chips.
He starts raising his hand a little bit.
I kick it down without even like looking away from the food. My foot just like goes there and kicks it. I'm sitting at a table 3 feet away.
And then you hear the sirens pull up, and a couple of Filament City officers show up, and they're like, all right, come on, Woodchip, back in your cell. And they drag him away.
He's an incel.
I'd pick up the wooden taco that was left on the ground and like pocket it.
Souvenir.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
We should have taken his hat. That would have been funny, right? Taking his hat. Could have put it in the man cave, the pool cave.
The man cave. He's just not cool enough for like souvenirs to me.
I don't know. Like, I mean, we don't got like any cool villain souvenirs. We need to get some of those going on. You know what I mean? We got.
I think we gotta wait till we get some cool villains.
That's true.
I mean, there was that one guy that we beat together at the gas station. That was pretty cool. I was pretty cool during it.
I think
I don't know.
I did pretty bad that time, to be honest.
Let's not even think about it. Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go to Filament.
All right, let's go.
Sweet.
Should we get a taxi? Taxi! Hey! Why they don't fucking wait? They don't take superheroes.
Yeah, they just drive right by you.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's like, we can't all fly. You know what I mean? Fucking ridiculous.
Let me try. And I wave one down.
Yeah, a taxi screeches to a halt right in front of you. Hey, Bankshot!
Hey, how are you?
You need a lift?
Yeah, we sure did.
Free of charge, of course. All goes to the Guild of Heroes.
Thank you kindly.
And Fissure and Snowflake Supreme as well. The two other.
Oh, Snowflake Supreme, I heard about you.
Yeah.
And Fissure, the guy who can.
Are you a new one?
Well,
Don't worry, they're both cool.
I've been doing it for a little
Oh,
while.
you got your new team, don't you, Bankshot?
Yeah, sure did.
That's very cool. What are you guys called again? The Threefers?
THREEDOM fighters.
Ah, nice. You look... Anyway, get in.
We'll jump in.
We jump in, and I just want to add that Snowflake Supreme does wear sunglasses because he is a cool superhero.
Nice.
Even at night?
Obviously.
I
Okay,
wear my sunglasses at night.
So
That was like to the tune of Miley Cyrus's Can't Be Tamed. I
It
don't
was
think
to
it was
the tu-
intentional.
It was to the
obviously.
tune of I wear my sunglasses at night.
I don't know if it was.
It was. I was just listening to it on the drive here.
I'm kidding, I have no idea what that song is.
that is
It
one of
was
my
in-
favorite 80s songs of all time.
It was in the playlist from the Music for the People.
I said the wrong Miley Cyrus song. It was See You Again.
Charlie, would you say that we just shared a triumphant celebration?
I would
with
say
each
that,
other?
yes.
Do we think that I was treated like a perfectly normal person?
I think I did. You?
And did
yeah.
anyone? No one praised me.
Yeah, so this is part of the Masks thing where they each have like team moves on successes and moments of vulnerability that can add or detract to their stats. So you all got a triumphant sort of thing there.
Yeah, but I didn't get. No one praised my powers or abilities, so I
Yeah.
just kind of. I just was treated normally, and if I had a condition, I could have cleared it, but I don't have a condition, so now I'm sitting in a taxi.
Yep.
I assume that because my team move is asking them if there is any fear in their eyes when they look at me. I assume Woodchip doesn't really have fear in his eyes.
No, he's just more like disappointed right now.
Yeah.
Mine is tell someone whether I see them as equal. I don't think I specifically did, but I was like to the taxi driver, no, like these guys are cool. Yeah, they're with me.
Yeah, I think that could
That
you can
counts.
count that.
Give someone influence over me, but you two want it.
The taxi driver gets it.
Can the taxi driver get it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And I mark potential.
I don't know how influence works.
Neither.
We both have influence over you, or you have influence over both of us?
I both.
When you have influence over someone, you have +1 to rolls made like at them.
Okay.
And also you can take advantage of your influence to get rid of the influence, but then do like a bigger move on that.
I see.
Sweet. Yeah, so Filament City is divided into different boroughs. So he's taking you through Riverside right now. The Filament building is in Central. And as he's going along, he's like, so how long have you guys been a team?
About 3.
About 3.
About 3.
About 3. 3 years? 3
No,
months?
not years.
Months?
No.
3
yeah,
months?
Yeah, 3 months, sure.
Sure.
Ah, cool. It's going well.
Quarter year?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
the time seems to be going. We just can't even tell how long we've been together. It's going great.
Yeah.
3 months, 3 dumb, you know what I'm saying?
I guess.
THREEDOM Fighters. That's a cool name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Snowflake over there came up with it.
Nice.
Yeah, they wanted to call us the Chili Bin Bunch, but they weren't feeling it.
I don't think they have ice powers. I don't even know what this guy does.
I think you can tell from looking.
You're just sort of ambulating and strange.
Yeah,
That's it?
kinda.
Oh.
I mean, let me show you. I put my arm in the front seat,
Oh,
and I do a hand puppet. This is kind of what I do.
that's fun.
I put my mouth on my hand. I hand puppet it.
Oh, that's scary now.
Yeah. Okay.
So what do you guys think about this whole superhero vacation thing that Darth was talking about?
They're not going on a vacation.
No?
No, they're going to do important work.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta say, if you're listening to Durf, you should go fuck yourself.
I mean, he's on every fucking screen sometimes.
I guess so.
Just because he's there doesn't mean you have to listen to him, though.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon that this here fucking cross-dimensional multiverse warp thing is actually pretty good for us up-and-comers, you know what I'm saying? We get some time to ourselves to really push our own limits. I mean, people keep calling me a sidekick. I've never even kicked a single side, you know what I'm saying? I worked alone until I met these guys, and
Didn't
so
you kick Woodchip in the side like 10 minutes ago?
I punched him in the stomach and I kicked his feet, hands rather, but I don't kick. I don't know. It's a figure of speech. BS. Forgot your name for a second.
Yeah, I'm not forgetting it. Every time it's a cruel reminder.
So, as you're driving through the city, you get into the central borough, and you see like a vehicle sort of flying to the top level of the filament, and you see a couple other smaller teams walking in at the bottom, sort of getting into elevators and whatnot.
Looks like we weren't the only ones to get this call.
Didn't know if we would, but yeah, I guess a briefing before everyone goes. Make sure we're all kind of ready to go.
Well, let's just hope it's not a villain who's called us all together so they can blow the place up. Get all of us at once, eh, guys?
I don't think a villain could get access to the light bulb.
I sure do hope Omni-Man doesn't come in and murder everyone.
I mean, this is what Season Quest needed. Just one episode of a season.
And then next season...
Can't believe you guys figured it out.
I hope Omni-Man doesn't come in and eat us all.
Next season's my one, guys. I hope you're excited. It's going to be Call of Cthulhu.
And so we go into the filament.
But we have to leave the taxi first. Thank you.
Yep, that'll just go to the Heroes Guild charge account.
Yep.
Thank
Sweet.
you.
Cool. I grabbed my arm on the way out.
Oh, you left a toe.
A toe?
Yeah.
It'll come back. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Is there like a limit,
Teleports back.
like how far you can go away from your body pieces?
That's up to the body pieces.
If there is, he hasn't found it.
Tends to be, probably like 10, 20 feet. But I choose to make it go pretty far. I think generally it usually only teleports like 5 feet away from me if it's a mistake. So if it's not intentional.
Well, I guess we should head in, guys.
Yep.
Gals and super
Yep.
pals.
A bunch of the elevators are being taken. There's also a set of stairs. There's one team going for the last elevator right now. It is the Galaxy Squad.
I'm okay walking up the stairs, but if you guys think we should get that elevator, we can.
I want to look cool and go up in an elevator.
Hold the Vader. Hey, hold the doors.
Star Jockey, the leader of the Galaxy Squad, holds the door for a second, and he's like, "We already have 6 in here."
I teleport my arm and I hold the door and I go, "We can squeeze in 3 more."
Lipo, close that doors. And it starts to try to close, but your arm is...
Yeah, and like by the time we get over there, I'm like, cool, shuffle over.
Oh, God damn.
Right.
You can fly. You can literally fly. Why are you
The rest of the Galaxy Squad can't.
Okay, well you get out and fly then. Let us...
He goes to the corner and folds his arms. He's dressed up in sort of like an Iron Man suit of armor.
Yeah.
But with like star emblems and shit.
I think I know him personally.
Yeah.
He doesn't necessarily know that it's Junior, but he comes to the house, he talks to my dad and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Thinks he's top fucking shit, even though he's literally Star Jockey, bro.
I slip into like the smallest corner of the elevator that I can, and I'm just kind of quiet and chilling there.
All right.
I am definitely standing in the spot when the door opens and I'm like front middle.
As soon as the elevator shoots up, my legs don't come with me and shoot down, and I'm just a torso for a while.
So yeah, as you're shooting up the elevator, it is like a high speed elevator. It's just silence. There's not even elevator music. And you hear over the speaker light bulb, and it says, "Welcome, heroes, to the filament. The meeting will begin in 5 minutes."
Thank you. Do you thank it?
Thank you, light bulb.
I hate this guy's voice.
Light bulb? Open up the elevator doors and push me out.
Light bulb, snap the elevator cable.
This is the exact same as last session.
Yeah. I had to make one.
5 minutes, we've made it just in time. Good thing we took care of that villain that we took care of.
Who'd you fight?
I had a really good Crunchwrap Supreme.
I don't know if fight counts. I don't think he ever holds up much of one. Wood chip?
I don't know that one.
You shouldn't. Keep
Have you-
bumping into him, he sucks.
You ever fought a villain?
Yeah, we just defeated a giant octopus.
Okay, well, like, a giant squid isn't really... You kind of just killed an animal.
He was eating buildings and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. This fucking guy, right? Like, he's such an attitude problem, you know? He thinks he's rich, he owns a star base, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He
you know
owns
what
a star. Like, but like that online service thing you can get to like buy a star. Also, he owns a share of the moon. This fucking guy. I didn't think Gracie would be like... I didn't know if I'd lean in so hard to my fucking relationship thing. Is I once got caught doing something that shames my legacy of just talking shit. Didn't think Gracie would be that good at it. Here I am.
There you are, talking shit.
Yeah.
I think that's why me and Bankshot get along so well, because we both actively talk shit about other superheroes, right?
Yeah, Bankshot to talk shit, and then just Fissure because you don't like superheroes very much because you've got a bad relationship with specifically one of them.
Yeah. My fucking dad.
Ding! The door's open. Before you see an enormous light bulb shaped table
Wait, like a light bulb, like that shape, or
Yeah.
like light bulb, like it's just the top of a light bulb.
No, like the
That's
side,
just a circle, dude.
It's a circle, but it's a light bulb.
the side view of a light bulb, and like around it is like LED lighting in yellow, so it's like pretty cool looking. And on the far side of the table are the Mighty Six. Dr. Density is standing up front. She sort of has like a bright red cape and a blue costume with 3 sort of shifting circles as her symbol that are like expanding and retracting.
That's so cool.
Rift is standing to her side. He's got a fully enclosed blue and white costume with a sort of exploding portal as his symbol. And he almost has like a sort of gas mask on as well that's like fully enclosing his face. Alongside those are Grasshopper, who's dressed up like a sort of Batman Grasshopper looking guy. There's Lifeline, who's just in a t-shirt with a what's that called?
Lifeline.
Lifeline, like the boop 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 doctor thing symbol.
I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
that's how you should describe it. The
like-
boop 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 doctor line
the
symbol.
heartbeat
The
monitor,
heartbeat, yeah.
like that
Yeah,
line. Yep.
There's Civilian, who just has like a building as a hat, and like the rest of him is just like city sort of themed. There's Ice Kate, who has an ice skate as her symbol and like an ice mask. Along those are a few other teams you recognize sort of at the sides of the tables. There's the Galaxy Squad, who you just walked in with. There's Cage Free. There's the Wheel Team. There is the Bowling League.
I give Trickshot like a little wave.
Yeah. And then there's also the Pool League. Some of them are there. The Side of Five, who Red Mantis leads. He is the sidekick of Grasshopper. And then there's the Daymen are there too.
I lead us over to like sit next to the pool league.
Yeah.
Because I'm part of both teams. So I'm like, you guys need to sit next to each other. Otherwise, like, I won't be able to talk to both of my teams.
Mm-hmm.
I take a seat, but I'm trying to hide my kind of like you know when you like see someone you know in public and you don't want to see them. I'm doing that. I've got my hand over my face and I'm just kind of like looking away.
Yeah.
But every now and then my hand is just disappearing, so it's not working super well.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm sitting closest to whichever team we're next to on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably the ones we just walked in with, but could be someone else.
Galaxy
as long as
Squad.
it's not a fiery guy.
You're closest
Boys.
right now to the Galaxy Squad and the Wheel Team.
Just for more context of Pool League, this team THREEDOM Fighters were all equals. Pool League is definitely a hierarchy thing,
Yeah.
and I'm like one of kind of the low level intern, or like not just above intern.
Yeah.
Interns. You got an intern at the pool league for a while
Yeah.
before you can actually fight crime.
I was one of the few that didn't have to intern, but that's a whole story.
Yeah.
Do you get paid?
I get all of my costs covered,
I guess it would
my
depend if
superhero
the
costs.
Hero Guild is also a union or not.
Yeah, it is a union, and there you get paid sidekick rates
Yeah.
currently, but you also get like any on-duty stuff paid for by the guild.
Yeah. I've got that, and in the pool squad, I've got all my costs covered, which is nice.
Yeah.
So it costs a lot to live near kind of central because I got to be near the dive bar.
Yeah. Yeah. Central's
in-
pretty expensive.
I live in the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Still.
And I live in my dad's basement.
Right.
So, yes, Dr. Density sort of hushes the crowd, and she says, "Thank you all for coming on such short notice. Point Master is seeking to collapse the multiverse again, and us in the Mighty Six, along with the Pool League here, and a few of the teams from other cities are teaming up to defeat him. We will be gone for an unspecified amount of time, leaving Filament City and surrounding cities heroless for the main team. Please hold all applause until the end. Lightbulb has done some calculations for us and has decided that your teams are ready to overtake for a short period of time while we are away. The teams here in this building now will be separated into the different boroughs, spreading the work evenly and safely. You will keep the citizens of Filament City safe. You will have further access to Lightbulb and Lightbulb systems that you usually are not afforded. But remember, this is temporary. Onto the teams and your assignments. Galaxy Squad, you will be watching Central.
Bullshit.
Bowling League, you are assigned to Hard Knocks.
Is that a good or bad thing? Is that like high level or should they be smug?
It's like high-ish level. Think like Gotham, kind of like night-ish a lot of the time.
So really high level, right?
Yeah, but it's not as important as Gotham is.
Gotham's
Yeah.
a whole city.
Yeah,
Gotham is literally New York.
yeah. But obviously they're not important enough to go on the mission.
Yeah,
They're
of
still being
course.
left behind. Wheel Team, you are assigned to Storm Drain. Daymen, you are assigned to Filamentia. And Freedom Fighters, you are assigned to Riverside.
That's the suburbs, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes. And she checks her communicator. Fissure.
You put the ball guys in in Hard Knocks, and you put us in the burbs. Is this a joke?
This is what Lightbulb decided would be the most effective assignment.
With all due respect, Lightbulb is a robot.
With all due respect, she checks her phone again. Fissure. Lightbulb is a supercomputer AI who is hundreds of times smarter than anyone in this room.
Yeah, so
Star Jockey goes,
put up against me and fucking Super Auto Pet, see what it gets you.
I guess it makes sense. There's only 3 of us. There seems to be quite a few people in the bowling league. I think you need a team of... Quickly Googles how many people in a bowling team.
4. I think I actually know it's 4.
In fairness, if you look at the powers of the bowling league compared to the powers of us, we're kind of stronger, right? Like, I can literally punch someone from 30 feet away. You can freeze people and you can throw balls really good, which I guess puts you in the bowling league, sort of. But really, really good. You're really good at it.
Thank you.
Trickshot is looking real smug across the table.
Bowling teams can have a maximum of 8 people on the roster, but maximum of 4 on the team.
I would imagine they'd have 8.
Yeah,
They go
they have
switching
8.
out.
I'm imagining you seeing fucking Trickshot staring at Bankshot. You're like, just don't even look. And I'm leaning over like, fuck that prick. Fucking put it in the fucking dirt.
I just
Kill that kid.
roll my eyes at them.
And they go into the socket, you actually sink them because you rolled your eyes.
And I don't speak out of turn, kind of in front of everyone.
Yeah.
I wait until I'm on my own turf to talk shit.
Yeah. So, this will be effective within the hour.
Do we get like a car, like a company car? To get to and from? Because I don't live in the burbs, so it's kind of inconvenient. You would think that Lightbulb would have considered, locality of... Because our base of operations, I assume, is going to be, central as well. So it's going to be inconvenient for us to get out to the burbs every time, you know what I'm saying?
You will have access to the underground tunnel system.
Ooh, spicy.
And these host high-speed transport vehicles to take you to and from specific points within each borough.
Okay, sure.
Will we get some sort of base away from home base out in the burbs?
Lightbulb can assign you a base if you deem that necessary. It'll calculate an ideal spot for you.
Episode 2, we're just going to be finding locations for a base. It's just real estate.
Us being like, this is nice, but it's a little pricey, and we're looking for a 3-bedroom, and it's a 4-bedroom.
Look, this one only comes with 2 rooms, and
Yeah, definitely don't plan on sharing.
You can sleep in the closet.
no, everyone knows I've got a boyfriend.
Dr. Density nods her head. Thank you. Again, in any time that you need any more information, Lightbulb has the information for you. He is downloaded onto each of your communicators. I think that's about it.
All right, thank you, Doc. Highest form of respect. Seriously, I know I sounded, but you are you're a real good person. I love you, Doc. Not in that way.
Thank you, Fissure. And some of the other heroes like sort of confusedly start like applauding Dr. Density.
I like immediately go to back. I'm full on like applauding.
Yeah. And you see Rift sort of lean over and start whispering something into her ear before just disappearing and teleporting out of the room.
Thank you for listening to Season Quest. You can find us at Season Quest Pod on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hope you guys are enjoying this new season of Heroes in the Mask system, and hope you enjoy the rest of the season. See you next time.
Damn, that was fucking classy, Lucy.
Yeah,
I know,
nice.
right?
Classy classic outro, huh? Motherfucker, think you're better than us, huh?
Yeah, it's almost
Because we
like...
make stupid fucking jokes all the time.
Yep, cool.